guys, Fantasy Mashup here. I'm doing some dinosaur openings, and so it won't be very long, and I've got to do this real quick. So, be prepared. It's a TERRA unboxing today, and so we're going to start with this little Amargasaurus. I picked all these guys up at Target yesterday, and so they're pretty lit. I can't wait to use them. I love TERRA. It's got all these informational facts on the back. Figures. I just don't see many figures like this. They're pretty glossy. I don't really know how I feel about TERRA. I mean, like, they're awesome, but still, I mean, like, this one's probably one of my favorite TERRAs that I've ever encountered. So I'm gonna have to really love this one. Be right back. So we've got the little guy out of his box. I think that I'll get the rest out later because I'm on a rush, but this is the first part. I think I'll show these to you a little bit more during the TERRA tub, and then do their own separate reviews on the channel eventually. But until then, I think that I'll just have to be right back after I get this guy out of the twist ties. So here's the Amargasaurus out of the twist ties. I like this one. It'll be sure to have a positive review on the channel. There's another thing that I like on the back of these TERRA boxes. They have this information. I'll share that with you at the TERRA tub or the individual reviews for each of them. And so this has been TERRA Amargasaurus opening. Next, we're going to be doing the TERRA Parasaurolophus. This dino is just going to take a minute to get out. I'll be right back. Time for the twisty ties. And here it is out of the packaging. This, upon first look, is just a slender four-legged Parasaurolophus. I really like it. I don't have anything like this. I have no four-legged Parasaurolophus. The thing is, it is glossy, but for this being the first four-legged Parasaurolophus that I've ever gotten, I really like this one. It'll have its own review later, which I will get deeper into the details. Next up is the Pachyrhinosaurus. We're gonna get that one out, and if you know, the only actually really good ceratopsian that I have is the Safari Limited Vegaceratops. I might do a second review on this one because the other one was a little bit less than adequate. I didn't really know how to do reviews back then. Maybe I'll redo that one, but yeah, so be right back. Gotta untape this thing and get it out of its packaging. Just a quick story while I'm untwisty tying this Pachyrhinosaurus. TERRA, I always was like, TERRA, you know, they look glossy. I didn't really like them exactly. Then my brother got the Amargasaurus and the Dinosaur, and I was just still a little skeptical. He also got Ceratosaurus and Carnotaurus, never mind. And so I was always just like, whatever, TERRA. There's just sort of glossy figures. I didn't really like them or care about them. And then now I'm opening these, and these are some really good figures. I mean, this is a nice Parasaurolophus. This is a nice Amargasaurus. This is a nice Pachyrhinosaurus. I just think that these are also pretty accurate as well, just because, I mean, they've gotten, first of all, the information on the back, and then it's a special collection. I can't really remember all the details, but I think that these are supposed to be pretty scientifically accurate, so I really like just the TERRA now, just looking back on how I thought of them a long time ago. I think that they're definitely a lot more appealing to me now than they ever would have been if I just picked one up on the shelf, but, well, no, that's not really true. They're better than they would have been if I had never picked one off the shelf, is what I meant to say. And so, yeah, I think that TERRA's growing on me a little bit. I really like these dinosaurs. I'm gonna have to get some more. I almost got the Acrocanthosaurus, but then I went to a different store, and so there were just these three. So I just had to grab those. I'm also on the last twist tie, so if you could give me about, here we go. Here it is, the TERRA Pachyrhinosaurus. Wow, I can tell you, this is an awesome ceratopsian figure. The first time I saw this on a shelf at Target, I think it was, I was with my grandpa and I asked him, this is one that I really want. I mean, all of the ceratopsian figures are pretty much the same. None of them usually have movable jaws, so I didn't really care much. But this is definitely, out of the three, other than the other two, this one's definitely gotta be a great figure. It's nice and heavy. It's got nice coloration, and wow, this is just a really cool ceratopsian. Nice job, Terra. If I ever had my doubts, they've been destroyed. Just saying, I just threw everything back in with itself, and so this is the Pachyrhinosaurus one, and the diorama in the box. I just threw it back together because I think these do look cool. It's a nice diorama, and it's got the informational piece on the back, and it just looks kind of cool. You can use it as a display, like, here we go. If you ever just want to display these, just throw them in here. There's no twist ties, so it looks pretty nice. You can just sort of throw that one in there and make it look a little bit 3D-ish by having its head stick out. Nice boxes. That's all I'm trying to say here. So here are the three of them together. As you can see, I just noticed this. All their heads are turning the same way. Amargasaurus is going like this. The Parasaurolophus is going like this. The Pachyrhinosaurus is most definitely turning this way. And wow, I wonder if they all go this way with their heads. You could have sort of like a nice confrontation with that. One of them turning their head this way, the other one turning their head the other way. I think these just look really nice, and you can tell a story with all these Terra figures if their heads are all turned the same way, because when they come to meet each other, their heads are actually turned the opposite way, and so that can make some pretty nice dino fights like this one right here. Rawr, pew. Quick update, next I'm doing a Blim video. It's Cool Map Games. It's a nice game. I'll be sure to do that one next. And then after that, I will finally make it to the Brown Utah Raptor review, and then I'll do the Therizinosaurus quick review. I'll definitely do those two in a row before I actually start doing more video games and go off track a little bit. But, so that's my plan. I don't really think that I'll get off track of that, but if I do, then I'm sorry. Like, subscribe, Fantasy Mashup out.